Dairy farmers have long relied on animal recording services like LIC's Minder, but the complexity of dairying has created a need to combine a range of data into a single view of their business. LIC is focusing on the integration of information gathered on farm into a central data hub, allowing farmers to get on with the business of farming.
This is the LIC Innovation Farm. It's about 106 hectares in total, so it's 96 effective hectares that we're milking on, and we've got a herd size of around about 360 mixed age cows on this farm. One of our key strategies, which is information integration. Currently at the moment, we have around about 9,000 customers using our Minder software, which is a very animal-centric software package, but we're now branching out and moving into more land and feed functionality within our software. And one of the key attributes is to try and draw data off farm into an application to provide that value of information for our farmer customers to help them make decisions on farm. The land and feed strategy really requires us to partner and collaborate with industry parties. So people that are delivering technology to our farmer customers, like pasture meters, weather stations and so on. And so the idea of the farm is to bring a lot of those partners and collaborations onto the farm and test the integration of those devices through the Data Hub system back to LIC and then into the software. A lot of technology that works, that's in market at the moment, actually doesn't integrate centrally. One of the key things that a lot of our customers have told us over the last 2 to 3 years is that they're looking for one place to see all their information about their animals and the land and the feed. So the primary objective here is to work with partners to integrate those data sets and devices through one place.
See these here?
Yeah, I see.
These were dust.
At 14 and 30, yeah.
They've just been grazed.
Yeah. We're not in it to make money necessarily. We're primarily here first and foremost to work tightly for the information integration strategy, but then secondly to run a profitable operating dairy farm and to repay on the investment that we've made. And the third area is also from a training and education perspective. What's the round? This is the Data Hub. So this is basically a hub that will communicate to on-farm devices. One of the key things that we want to try and do is automate the collection of data off-farm through a central point back to LIC and then push down back through the software to give our customers that information about activities and status of the farm. One of the key things here is to automate it and make it simple and easy. So we've got the CDX pasture meter. CDX pasture meter captures the covers. As it comes back within range, there's an aerial up there where the Data Hub is actually talking to the actual farm bike device that's capturing the covers, automatically transfers the data of cover capture back up to the database and then back down through the software to our customer. Within LIC on the animal side, we offer services to dairy farming across herd testing, diagnostics and AB. A lot of those data sets are actually collected by LIC off farm, brought into LIC and then turned from data to information and back down through our Minder software. Very simple and easy process and creating a lot of value for our customers. Moving into the land and feed space, there is a disparity in terms of those data sets and devices. It's not one supplier that's providing all those services, it's a multiplicity. So how do you start to talk to all those devices and really turn that data into information? One of the key issues on farm at the moment is estrus detection of cows on heat. So what we've developed is an estrus detection system that's based on a camera technology. So this is what's called a heat patch that's applied to the rump of a cow, and when the actual cows are ridden on estrus, the crystals activate, change colour of the heat patch. As cows come into the shed, they're ID'd through the in-bale ID system on the platform. Then there's a camera. The camera will then read the heat patch, determine whether there's a heat patch present or there's been an activation. If there's been an activation, the cows, upon exit from milking, will then get drafted away to be inseminated. It integrates to the ProTrack automation system. The next development will be a standalone solution, because not every farmer has a ProTrack automation system, so we'll be developing a standalone system for customers. So cost for the Easy Heat system linking to ProTrack Vantage will be $20,000 per unit. The dairy farm of the future is going to be a fully loaded technology farm where all the technology integrates. All that information or data that's actually collected will be viewed in one place. Ultimately, the key here is to show value that the information is providing real key data for the customer to make decisions on farm, but then secondly and foremost, the investment is going to be worth the return.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.